Setting up a Twitter account couldn't be simpler. All we do is go to the Twitter website, which is at www.twitter.com, and we come to the home screen. Now here on the home screen there are two options. If you've already got a Twitter account, you sign in the top box. If you're new to Twitter as we are, then you click in the box below and you give it your details. We click sign up and it takes us through to the following page. Now what it's asking us to do is pick a username. The username is what we've referred to in this module as your handle. So this is what you would like to be known by on Twitter. Now you can see from the bottom there has already a suggestion been made that we could have a library user as a name, library user A or user library, or a variety of options, or we could pick out our own. This is really important because this is how people are going to connect with you on Twitter, so you want it to be something that's easy to remember, but also something that's not going to take so much space up. Because we're only limited to 140 characters, you want to keep this relatively short so it doesn't take up too many of those valuable numbers and letters. I think one that makes sense in this case would be to go with a library user, so let's click that and let's sign up for an account. Twitter will then ask you for a phone number. This is a security measure just to make sure that if anyone tries to get into your account or your account becomes locked for any reason, that they can send you a text by phone so you can reactivate your account again. For the time being we'll skip this, but it's worth having somebody signed up with their phone number just so you're protecting your asset and able to reactivate it should the worst happen in the future. And here we are, welcome to Twitter. These steps will take us through setting up an account and how to get the best from the account. Twitter likes to know a little bit about you, so it can try and suggest accounts which might be relevant to you. By choosing some of these categories, it will make suggestions based on what it believes your personality to be. So by having a look through these choices, we may be interested in government and non-for-profits, arts and culture, and maybe the news. And then clicking continue, we now have a number of accounts that Twitter may feel we could be interested in. There's an option that you could just follow all 40 of these to get your account started. That's probably not a good idea because you do want to be selective with who you follow. Looking through this list, there isn't actually anybody that stands out as a relevant person, but that's because they're trying to pick the most popular accounts from across the world. As a local library, there might be some big organisations we're interested in, but actually it's the smaller and more local organisations that we want to know. Let's, for example, just follow ArtNet, an online account which highlights things that are going on in the world of arts. Click follow, and we're through to the next step. Let's upload a photo that we would like to use. In this case, I'll find a photo of me that I could have as a profile picture, but you may want it to be a person, a group of people, or perhaps a picture of the library that people will be familiar with and recognise when they look at your profile. You'll see here that it allows us to zoom in and out of the picture to try and get it to just the right size we want to. Notice that the image is a square. If you've got a long library logo that you want to use, you may need to resize the image in a graphics package first to get it to fit. Otherwise, when people look at your account, they're going to see a logo that doesn't fit within the square and looks quite messy and unprofessional. So clicking apply, and it's added the logo to our account. This may look at the moment like it's made an error, but it has actually uploaded the picture, it's just that it's not showing on this screen. We won't import people into our account, so we skip this. And there we have it, a brand new Twitter account. And now we can start looking for people that we want to follow. A very easy way to start might be to follow other libraries by simply going into the search engine, type in the word library, clicking search. So here we've got lots of accounts that include the word library. As we scroll through this, we'll see that there are many of the big libraries around the world which may not be the ones we're interested in, or maybe they are, but following accounts such as the British Library, Orkney Library, and even the Vatican Library, if you wish. If we now go back to our feed by clicking on Home, you will see that tweets From those libraries, start to make up your feed. And the more accounts you follow, the more information you're going to see. So that's it. You're now a Twitter user. You're following 4 people. The challenge is how do you get people to follow you?